Guys, in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to use Inshot for your videos. You can also use Inshot for photos and collage, like to edit your photo, but for the purpose of this video we're going to be learning video editing. That's why we're here now. All of the settings that works in video also works in photo if you want to edit over there. So the first thing is to click on new, then you select the videos that you would like to import. I'll be picking this one. Great. So I import these two videos and we begin to edit. For the purpose of this video, the first thing we'll be doing is to mute the video because I don't want the sound from the video disturbing us. So I go to volume. You can see the volume option. I go to volume and I take it all the way to 0% so that we don't hear any volume. Now this two marks by the left hand side means that you can apply that setting to all of the videos. Instead of editing both videos separately, you just apply that setting to all the videos. If you don't want to apply to all the videos, just click on the one that is single. Great. So I apply to all, and now the volume of both videos is off. So let's go right back to the first thing. The first thing here is canvas. When you come to canvas, you see all kinds of dimensions for different social media platforms. You see the one for Instagram posts, you see the one for Instagram story, you see the one for YouTube, and just many more that you may need. So you can see, but for the purpose of this video, let's just use no frame. Be using the first one, no frame. We don't want any borders by the side. Now the next thing is zoom. You can zoom in or out depending on what you want. For this video, maybe we'll just zoom in a bit, or zoom out a bit rather. Yeah, just a little bit. Yes. So the next thing is background. You can pick the color of background you want for your video. That's if you want background. If you don't want background, just stick to no frame. You can pick the color of background you want, then apply to all. Yeah, if you don't want to apply to all, just pick one. Next thing is music. So when you come to music, there's record. This record is where you do your voiceover. For those that want to do voiceover, that's where you do your voiceover. Then the next thing is effects. In effects, it shows you all the effects they have. All those bish bish blas blas car sound, that's where you find it. Then tracks, music. All the music you want to use is in there. The next thing is sticker. For those that do YouTube videos and Facebook videos, you can see it here. Like, subscribe, tweet. All of these things are stickers that you can use. They just make continuous movements on your video and it really looks nice and professional. You also have smileys for those that want to use smileys. Then there's an option for you to choose from your camera roll. You know, when you're trying to explain something, let's say you're trying to explain that, oh, a particular zip is really nice, it's really good. You can just put the picture of the zip there while you're explaining. That's what this one does. But for this video, we don't need any picture so that we can see what I'm doing clearly. Next thing is text. Now, when you click on text, you can type whatever you want to type. Jesus is Lord. Yeah, you can type it and leave it there. And okay, no. Okay, yeah. So you can just type it and leave it there. Now you can also choose the color of font that you want. You can choose the fonts, also change your font, any font you want. Then you can give the fonts, movements, any movement that you want it to have. Maybe, yeah, just pick whatever you want and use it. Then you can also decide how you want your text, how long you want it to be over the video. Do you want it all over the video? Do you want it in just a particular place? Use the two edges of this icon to adjust the text according to what you want. The next thing is filter. So you can add filter. They have like already prepared filter for you in here. You can add it and then you can also go to adjust and adjust it. All those settings, you can just adjust it. Next thing is pre-cut. This pre-cut one is where you do all kinds of cutting. You trim here, you cut here, you split here. Whatever it is that you want to do, you do here. This part that is faded is the part that gets cut away when you want to cut something. And then you also do splits. This split option is also in the video. It's also in the app on its own rather. I'll show you now. Yeah, this is for splitting. So whatever you split basically just cuts into two. That's what this split does. So if you come here right after pre-cut, you can also still see split. So when you want to split a video, just highlight the video, click split, and you can see it's gone, it's divided into two. That's what split does. The next option is delete. So if you want to delete a video, just click on it and delete, it's gone. So the next thing now is volume. So your volume is where you increase the volume of the video and reduce it. Basically, this is where you adjust. So if you don't want the volume to be too loud, or if you want it to be extra loud, this is where you do all of the adjustments that you have to do. Then you can also extract your audio here. If you want your audio and your video to be two different entities, you can extract it here. So I'm going to show you how that is done. So when I put this video, when I move the audio here, you can see that the audio and the video are two different things. So I'm going to show you again towards the end with a completely different illustration. The next thing is speed. This speed here is where you adjust your speed basically. So if you take it all the way like to the fastest, 4x is the fastest, you can see that your video duration has reduced because now it's a lot faster. It's a lot faster, you can see. Yeah. Now if you go back to the speed and take it all the way down, you can see that your video is a lot longer because it's a lot slower. So that's how that speed on works. So I'm just going to take it back to the normal space for the sake of this video. You have the option of adjusting to whichever speed you want. Now the next thing is to duplicate. That's what it does basically. When you highlight a video, click on duplicate, it duplicates it for you. That's it. Next option is to rotate. Now I don't know why anybody will be rotating their video, but if you want, go ahead and click the rotate. It rotates it to whatever you want. If you also want to flip, you can see that my position is changing. Yeah, you can click on flip and it does that for you. If you want to freeze your video, this is what it does. It just turns into a still image. Let me take it back so you see. Can see that particular frame just stays still. So I've undone that. Now if you want to reverse, yeah, you click reverse and it processes your video for you and it reverses the video. So now we're going to see, yeah, so now instead of the video starting from beginning to end, it's going to start from end to beginning. You can see that all of this action was what I was doing at the beginning of the video, but now, sorry, at the end of the video, but now it's at the beginning. You can also look at your settings. My video resolution is always in 1080 pixels because that's the best. And then this one, always keep it on so that your text, your stickers, everything will remain in the video when you have exported it to your camera roll. So the next thing I'm going to be showing you is this the thing I said about extracting your audio. Now I'm going to split this video into two and insert a photograph in it so that you can see that, and insert a photograph in it so that you can see that when I extract my audio, the audio still plays even when I have inserted an image in between. So let's say you're talking about a sewing machine in your video, you can just do this. You can just put the sewing machine there while you're still talking, so your audio is still intact, but the video has changed. Let me move this right to the middle. Okay, yeah, so now that picture is in between my video. So I'm going to play it now so you see how it looks. I'm going to play it now so you see how it looks. Can you see that the audio is still there, but the video changed? So this is how you edit your videos using Inshot. Inshot is like the simplest. So for your text, some people may like to put their text like at the top or at the bottom of the video. Now what we can do here is to pinch in more and then have our text written somewhere. You can write, what did I write before self? Jesus. You can write Jesus is Lord, or basically anything you want to write. You can write anything. You can even write your, for those that do videos and would want to put your Instagram name over there, you can put your Instagram name here at the bottom of your video. Also, another thing you can do is to, so I'm just coming here now to adjust my ratio. So I'm picking different, you can use different kinds of things for YouTube, for whatever it is that you want to use basically. But if you know that you want to make a space for text, you can either pinch in the video or put a ratio that works, and then it will just give you borders. Some people may also want to put the text at the top or at the bottom. Whichever one you decide to do, that's fine. You can do any of those. So guys, this is the video on how to use Inshot. Inshot is really simple to use, easy to direct. When you shoot your videos, tag me at TheOnlyChioma. Thank you.